one of the scariest things, obviously being from here in Boston and being a New England Patriots fan, one of the scariest things that I have to think about is going up against that Jets defense. And especially last year, obviously in the playoffs, we're well aware what happened there. But obviously Revis on one end, right now they're pursuing a guy, they're going after Asomugha. What do you make of that? And is this something that can actually come to fruition? I mean, is it even possible, really?
I refuse to think it was possible until basically 3 days ago, because it's one of those dreams that you just don't want to not come true and wake up to reality. But it really seems like this might actually happen, and it's even hard to picture it and believe what this would be like. You just can't pass up on the opportunity to have Nnamdi on our squad. To have him play opposite Revis, I'm willing to lose anyone I need to on that team to have that happen. It's a field day for Rex. And it would literally keep our Patriots fans and Miami Dolphins fans up at night worrying about it. He's just the elite cornerback that, aside from Revis, who we already have, it would really help our pass rush. That's something that a lot of fans are saying, no, we need that outside linebacker, we need to improve the pass rush. And if they don't see having a guy like Nnamdi on the team actually does help that in a huge way, then they should go and, still beg Tannenbaum to sign, maybe Chris Carr or someone. But, if you want Cromartie over Nnamdi, I might have to slap you. But it really may happen. It could. And we'll see if there's a Rex factor involved in that.
Wait a minute. I want to go back to that. Who are you slapping right now? I have to go back to that. Who the heck are you going to slap?
Fans that would rather have Cromartie and Braylon on the team than have Nnamdi, and, another wide receiver that can really take over what Braylon brings to the team. So if I have to pick, I'm going Nnamdi over Braylon.
You heard it here first, folks. If you pick them otherwise, Deb's going to come out and she will slap you. What'd the five fingers say to the face? I mean, she's going to bring the heat. So, all right. The thing that I find interesting about this, though, is as far as the cap space. I mean, that's the one thing that people keep talking about with this team, with the New York Jets especially, saying, well, how much room do they actually have? People have been tweeting out about it, saying, well, they're only about $10 million under the cap. I mean, is it physically possible to get a guy like Asomugha? We saw what type of money he was bringing in with the Raiders. I mean, he's been having successful seasons with them all along. Granted, it was a little bit of a down year for him last year. That's why he was able to opt out. Can they actually afford him? That's the biggest thing.
That was the question, I think, all off season. It seemed like it was coming across that the Jets were already over the cap by millions of dollars. How could this actually take place? But if you get rid of Crow, you cut Braylon, you restructure some contracts. Mark Sanchez is willing to have his contract restructured. Just this week, we're going to be signing David Harris to a long-term deal. We'll save about $3 million and is only his one-year deal. So it seems like it could possibly happen. This is Mike Tannenbaum we're talking about. He's the guy who makes the impossible happen during free agency. So I doubted him in the past, and I've learned to just, wait and see. The deals he pulls off are he's a magician.
All right, fair enough. I mean, like you said, as far as keeping people up at night, I'm staying up at night just saying, hey, what team's actually going to get Asomugha, let alone who's going to actually pull it off. So before, I'm staying up all night worrying about the Jets. Let's see who gets them first, and then I'll worry about sleep later. We'll talk about that at a later date. So let's move on. Let's talk about Rexy, sexy Rexy. He's back at it again. I mean, guys chirping nonstop. As a Patriots fan, I love to hate him, but I hate to love him, because at the same time, I do like this guy. I can't complain about him. He's posted more videos, this time not about feet. He's up there posting videos regarding, well, just kind of hype up and pump up videos. What do you make a sexy Rexy right now?
Oh, there was nothing better than hearing the lockout ending, and within minutes I have a video from Rex, and I have a call on my phone with Gail Rex telling me to get ready for a great season. So if I was another team, I'd probably hate him for that as well. But it really just got the fans back into football mode. There was no more crying about the lockout, no hard feelings about it. It just got us focused back on football, getting the team ready for another winning year.
Oh, wait a second, really?
Yes, another winning year. And just kind of forgetting the past, having everything start from scratch. I can never hate the guy for having confidence in the team and getting the fans behind him. And I think just having Santonio sign that deal yesterday, leaving money on the table, shows that players do buy into Rex and they want to play for him. So I love the guy. I can't wait to see him.